Let's get out of here.
Either he's lying or he's insane.
I don't have time to play games. This is not a game, and you know it. South of that shit.
The whole Subchaser song came up when Tristan was out visiting in LA. He'd come over from New Zealand and we're in the studio together at my place, and we were actually watching like a bunch of like weird old horror movies from the 60s, and one of them happened to be about this submarine and this ghost ship, and we thought it was really trippy and cool, so we sampled it, and we thought it fitted really well with the theme, because of course, I mean, who isn't a Subchaser in the bass music scene? I mean, that's how Dre and I met, was by literally chasing subs at gigs. So yeah, that's that track. The bass sounds, a lot of them sound quite underwatery, kind of squelchy, a bit of reverb on them, that kind of stuff as well. Yeah, the title was perfect, obviously, as a play on the words with the Subchaser thing, so that's the whole story behind it. And our first time playing that track was at one of our favourite festivals, Shambhala, where it just tripped a bunch of people out. We then also played it at Outlook Festival, and I think at that time we gave it to Mala, who then signed it to Deep MEDi Music.
That I am what you suspect.
The whole reason we decided to release on Deep MEDi and not on our own label, Deep, Dark and Dangerous, is because basically, you know, for us, Deep MEDi was the first label we ever released dubstep on. Mala was the first guy to approach us and sign our music as Truth. The Fat Man and Stolen Children, on the flip side, was our first ever release, and it was on Deep MEDi. It was Deep MEDi 13X, and now we're up to MEDi 114, so it's been all that time, and in the meantime we've released I think 5 or 6 releases with Deep MEDi. So for us, I mean, it's not really a thought process that goes into it. It's a no-brainer. If we give some music to Mala and he wants to release it on Deep MEDi, it's coming out on Deep MEDi because we love it. Something with them, we always want to make it a really special thing, and I think this particular release, it has had you know, some really great feedback on it. You know, we've been playing it for a couple of years now on dub plates, so people have been hounding us for it to come out, and we're super stoked. It's finally coming out, and you know, it's coming out on Deep MEDi, so it's just awesome.
Prepare to take us down. Subchaser.